me not like them.
Spark FM.
Come on. Hot, sicker than your average.
Spark FM.
Yo, sugar man be ballin'. These chicks pigeon toed. Some of them be crawling.
Spark FM.
Oh gosh, it's me again.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone.
I want to give it to ya. I want to give it to ya, baby. I want to give it to ya. I want to give it to ya, baby.
Honey, sweetheart, baby, honey, sweetheart.
Yes. You better go with your ad libs. You go. Go on.
Those are the children's favorite parts of that song right there.
Those are my favorite.
Honey, sweetheart, baby.
Speaking of children, I cannot wait for Kitty's Carnival this year. I am ready to enjoy a Boston Carnival.
Yeah!
That's what I'm ready for. Who are you going to put your children in now? You should. Her. Today, people, we have Good Morning, Spark FM online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. It's Saucy and Friends in the morning. Your girl, Hot Sauce, Miss Tony be knowing, and Rockstone Triz.
That's me.
That's him. And we are here today, and we are joined by one of our lovely, lovely, lovely personalities here at Spark FM Online. We have Keisha the Entertainer.
Yeah. Queen Key.
Pull your mic to you now.
Go ahead.
Hey. I'm in the studio
Get comfortable.
with the Giants today.
Keisha in the house. Keisha in the house. We're going to have a great show for you guys today. And we're just going to, run through the day. It's going to be hot as hell again.
Yes.
I don't know how I'm doing,
It's
y'all.
been nice. It's been nice.
I love it.
You got good AC too.
Do you love it?
I love the heat. I hate it cold.
Fall on the plate.
That's
I don't got no
central
good
air.
AC no more.
That's central air.
I don't got it no more because it's licking.
Oh, no, that's
It's licking, and now I can't put on my central air. So yesterday I had to sleep in heat.
Oh,
You got to
hell
get the fan.
no.
Well, I had a nice fan blowing upon me.
You should have came to my house.
I should have came to your house. I was about to go downstairs and take a little nap, but they tried to put an AC in the window yesterday, but it was too big, so I got to get. Tony, can you come help me put in the small one since
Yes,
you're the
because I'm
AC?
strong.
Since you're the AC putter inner.
I will. I will help.
It's funny around these times because you always get the call. I always get a call from my aunt. Every year, if I
Just
get 50
then.
year in a row, they go, put you in the AC, please.
Literally begging, like, please.
It's always the first hot day too.
Yeah.
She be waiting for that day.
Listen, when
Kristen, you can come over.
I heard that heat wave was coming through, I was like, let me slang this big ass PC in this window some kind of how. If it fall out, that'd be awful.
That'd be terrible.
That'd be real terrible. But
case on
it's
your
got to
hand
get in
after
this
that.
window because listen,
It's time. It's that time of year where you do need some reprieve.
yes, ma'am.
Yes. My next question is quick check-in. We'll start with you, Keisha. How you doing? How you been, honey?
I'm doing well. I'm doing good. The kids are just out of school. But it just provides different challenges now because they're out of school. So now I got to get them in programs. I got to figure out the new schedule, the new job. They're fighting in the car. It's a lot.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3 children, 16, 9, and 4.
Oh, wow.
She's 4 already?
She's 4 already.
Golly.
I know.
You just now had her.
That's how I feel.
That's
And
crazy.
Yeah, she's a whole boss, bossing me around. So it's a lot. I'm
I
just
like it.
I'm just trying to regain myself, my freedom from.
Yeah.
from them,
What do you have planned for them for the summer?
So my son, the 9-year-old, is in a STEM camp.
Oh, nice.
So he likes that. He came today talking about Diet Coke and how I shouldn't be drinking it.
Oh,
I wasn't
hell no.
drinking it anyway.
Hello.
I wasn't drinking it
Leave me
anyways,
alone.
But he's like, it's artificial sugar. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll leave that one alone.
And that turns into glucose.
Okay, my daughter's still in daycare, and my son will be working at Sportsman's.
Oh,
Tennis
nice.
camp.
Oh, good. Oh, that's good plans for them.
Yeah.
The STEM camp, I got to get information about that from you.
Jess is telling you to send them to ADSL. She'll tell everybody.
ADSL ain't got no room.
He went to
I know.
ADSL like a couple years ago, but he was like, it's too hot.
Yeah.
They be outside.
They got me running around in the hot and the
does
heat.
have them outside.
They be outside.
No, but
Children come home and knock
love
out.
He's going to ADSL, but I would love to have him in a STEM camp. That would
Okay,
be
we'll
awesome.
talk about it.
Yeah, thank you.
We are live. If you're just tuning in right now, go ahead and give us a little share. Let us know what's going on. Miss Tony, how you doing?
I'm doing good. It's a tad warm in here, but I am doing good. I had a really good evening. You know what I did? I had time in nature yesterday. I just sat
What does that
out in
mean?
the park.
Oh.
Just sat out in the park. Sat out.
So you was in the forest?
Watched things and watched people and just sat outside, and that felt good to just get like fresh air and be sitting outside in the fresh air. There's a little park over there by your house.
The little park is a nice park.
It is.
Yeah.
And, like the people around, it's a nice place to be.
However, the sprinklers broke yesterday.
Did
They put, not yesterday. When was it?
2
The
days
day
ago.
before.
Yeah.
They got them back working yesterday. The sprinklers have yet to go off.
Yeah.
Have yet to go off. They ran all through the night,
Because
all
that's what I
through
was
the
saying,
morning.
because the kids never had to press the button yesterday.
Nope, I sent another 311 again today, and they were like, "This has been resolved." App, no, it hasn't, because just because it's on doesn't mean it's fixed. Can somebody come fix the damn sprinkler?
Wow.
Don't just put it on and leave it on all night.
Whose water bill is that?
24 hours, 24
This is what I asked. I said, who got to pay for that?
Who got to
Exactly.
Who got to
You know
pay for the
exactly
water?
who's paying for it.
Shoot,
That's
that coming out of my tax
Taxpayers.
money.
Right.
Turn it off. I'm about to go turn it off myself. Hello. I'm fix it back again. And Tristan,
I'm good.
how are you? They're the carpenter people are here.
I'm
today.
good. I'm chilling like a hubcap in the fast lane, pimping. We getting rolling and pushing towards the summer, boy. I tell you.
We added on to it.
I'm ready.
Jeez.
What are you rolling like, a hot pack?
No, what? Rolling like a hubcap.
Oh, a hubcap.
A hubcap in the fast lane, pimping real slow.
Like a hubcap in the fast
I
lane.
feel like I'm rolling like a hot
Rolling
pack
towards the
because it's
summer.
hot. Yes, sir.
Good
Yeah,
morning,
man, I was-
everybody. Go ahead.
I was thinking about water parks.
Because
Got to do a Canopy Lake.
2 years ago, you missed the ultimate day, and we got to plan another hooky day where we take off right after the show. So it's not really hooky day, and we go to water country. Ain't nobody be going to water country. It's a nice park. There's not even a long line.
Have some.
So we're gonna do that before the
It was
summer's in.
fun.
Let's do it next week.
We should probably
One
do
of our friends, shout out to Mo, posted yesterday about how he wishes to have like an adult water day with like water fights, water guns, slip and slide, all of that. Da, 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 da. And I was like, word, I have been talking about this for so long. Like, let's do it. And then he was saying something about opening a fire hydrant. And I was like, I was trying to find somebody to open a fire hydrant on Juneteenth. Like, that would have been lit. Because that day was like, what, 96 degrees? So I don't know. I'm not saying, like I know that's illegal or whatever, but I ain't gonna know how to do it.
Did y'all know
But
there's-
after that
there's a
slip and
water-
slide, you're going to have the ambulance on deck too.
But that's just
We old
Because
now.
the knees is. I lifted up
hips.
maybe 3 boxes this week, and I ain't recovered yet.
Yeah, the legs, the hips, everything.
Yeah, the back of the knees, the shins, all of it. It
not
just
the back
hurt.
of the knees and shins.
The back of my knees is sweaty and hurt and hurting.
Jeez.
What is this? What is this one?
Oh, Great Wolf Lodge.
Oh, Grape Wolf Lodge is so
yeah.
fun.
Water Park of New England in Danvers.
So I saw a
Kansas.
thing, and too bad it's all the way in Pennsylvania though. But they have a water park that they open up at night for adults only.
Ooh.
And the adults go there. It's at night.
There's
and
one in Atlantic City.
Oh really?
There's a new indoor water park that they opened. I was there last year. It wasn't open. It was open. It's like half-ass open.
Yeah.
But they have one that's fully open now in Atlantic City,
For adults?
in New Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Because
idea.
why they always doing things for these little badass kids? What about us adults that are tired and want a little water without having to chase after somebody and wipe their nose and they gotta
have
pee?
50 million questions. But mom, why is the water running? But mom, why is the water wet?
Good morning to everybody just checking in right now. I'm doing well as well. Yesterday I encountered my first woman-to-woman conversation.
I was up thinking evil thoughts about that.
Me
calm
too.
evening
Wait,
last night.
what?
Me too.
Hold on.
So
What?
I
What's
used to
happening?
date a guy 6 years ago
Okay.
Years.
for about 6 months. And
6, there's 2 sixes.
Don't
If
say
you add
no more
another
sixes.
one,
Hold on.
There's another-
if you add another
I mean,
one, it's
it's-
going to be an issue.
it's the devil now. The last time I talked to him was about 6 weeks ago.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that's why. You done conjured up the devil.
On the Instagram, and I was asking him because I was raw feeding my puppy, and he had a video or a story video of him in the butcher wrapping up fresh meat. So I was like, "Yo, are you cool with the butcher? Because I need fresh organ meat." Now I understand how that can come off.
Yeah.
Organ meat. Because
Right. Yeah. He was like, hold on.
And
what?
he said something.
What you need?
He said something fresh back, like, oh, and I was like, cut it out.
Yeah, because she said something about raw feeding, and so
Yeah.
he had a time with that.
Yeah, and he was
Of
like,
course he
oh,
did.
like how you
Not how you.
so so I was like, cut it out. Stop that. Because I don't want nobody calling my phone because I know that he has a girlfriend. She happens to be young and Dominican.
Young and
Uncooked.
Dominican.
Dominican.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
that's just her, not the rest of Dominicans. I like Dominicans.
I love Dominicans.
However,
Dominicans. Love
so
Dominicans
she hit
from
me up and
Infinity
she was
to
like,
Infinity.
so how long you been messing with him? And so it's so affirmative. It's so
Wow.
affirmative, like you have evidence.
So she came to you
So
as
she
a
came
woman.
to me as a woman. I was like, no, it
Woman
ain't
to
me.
woman.
You gotta chill out.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm sorry that you're having to go through this, but you know, I don't
not me.
have time.
choose someone
So
else.
then she clapped back and she was like, I don't know what even she said. She was like, but here you
here I
are.
am.
Here I am. You even said that you don't want nobody in your inbox, but here I am, and you should learn how to talk to men that are
Stop talking to men that are unavailable.
yeah, stop talking to men that are unavailable. And I said, this must be so embarrassing for you.
Right.
That's so
It has
crazy.
to.
I'm really sorry that you're going through that, but you probably should hold yourself in high regard too. Then she hit me with the, well, you old lady, and you can't find nobody.
Not
and,
old.
And you old people, you couldn't find nobody at your primes, and now you messing with other people's men.
Very-
and
very
And it's
disrespectful.
a shame that your only male companion is a dog.
Meanwhile, when you thought you was at your when she thought you was at your prime, your man was cleaning me out from the rooter to the tutor. But I'm just saying,
Oh, not
I'm
from the
just
front
saying.
to the back, not my neck, my back.
I'm just saying, not necessarily that man. I'm just saying.
I mean,
in general.
it definitely was her man.
Oh, it was certainly her man.
Certainly her man.
But you know,
I got you, man.
you know, I was sitting there last night in my thoughts, you know, and I was like, I should be journaling these thoughts because I was thinking thoughts like, and she should have said this.
But this is
and
what
would've
I
said
was
this.
like. I'm gonna unblock her because I unblocked her because when you start getting disrespectful and
Right.
threatening,
Yeah.
then it's not fun for me anymore because
Right.
now you're unhinged.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. If
Yeah.
we're gonna talk woman to woman,
Right.
and you will call me old, I should at least tell you to. You don't like it. Well, how does it taste?
She
Or
should-
something
she-
like that.
she should call
Was
you.
you with him last night? Because
Yeah.
Right.
he was with me. And I don't want anything because I think he's a raging alcoholic. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
But it ended for a reason.
You gave him the nickname that you gave him because
Yeah.
of this mess.
I nicknamed him Foddy.
Thoughty.
Foddy.
Wow.
So he be on the block. He be out there.
Yeah.
He be in them streets.
He be outside.
Doing
So
God knows
when
what.
women come to other women to women, and this is what I wanted to say. When women come to other women to women, I think it's really crazy because that's not who you're in a relationship with. That is not who
Because-
you should be seeking answers from.
She
Yeah.
doesn't have anything to lose by confronting you.
Yeah.
And if she confronts him, then she could lose him.
But
So
that's
it's
crazy
easier for me to go after
because
you.
she does have something to lose by confronting
Dignity.
me.
Right.
She has him to lose because maybe I feel like I want him. No, for the camera.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I feel like I want, I want to prove a point.
Yeah.
Like, what if I wanted to be petty and be like, yo, let me take you out to lunch?
Right. Right.
How about you come take me out to lunch?
I don't understand. What one thing that really, really bothers me about women in general is this deep insecurity that some women have. It's really, really embarrassing, and it's just like you don't have to be that way.
Yeah.
If you are in a situation with a man, like you said to her,
Yeah.
that has you feeling this uncomfortable, if has you feeling like you need to go and confront another woman or have bad feelings towards another woman because of this man, then maybe you need to reevaluate that situation. I just have to say, at least she's kind of cute. I got an ugly woman who got a problem with me.
Not even that. You know what it is I'm more so concerned about young girls approaching older women and want to tell them that they old.
Ain't he older than you?
No.
Oh.
Why? Exactly. That's another thing. I don't even deal with younger men.
Right.
I like my men old with old children.
Yeah.
21 plus children. That's how gray, half gray. So let me tell you, your young boy ain't the one for me. I'm not in the mood for whatever. But don't call me old.
Yeah.
That's rude.
But she has to. She's using.
It's low hanging fruit.
Is
Yeah.
This on?
Huh?
This one's not on.
It's low hanging fruit, and that
She's
is
using whatever she can. That's what it is.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I'm saying?
that hurt
And
my
like you said, low-hanging
feelings.
fruit.
But it's like, am I old or am I seasoned?
That hurt my feelings because
But I don't think
I'm wise.
I don't think that you should be insulted by being called
I'm
old
just playing.
by a little girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're right. I am old, and I'm too old for
And
this.
that's what it is. When I first put it in the group chat, when she first whatever, I was like, all I'm gonna write back is I'm 40 because you are right. I'm old, and you should not be approaching an old woman about your boyfriend,
Right.
Because that's crazy,
Right.
That's very crazy, and you've got to have more self-respect. And you young girls have to have more self-respect for yourselves, because us old girls will make fun of you on the radio.
And then sit on your man's face.
And on it. Well, I'm not, because
Well, we'll see.
I'm
hot and sweaty right now, though. That's what I do know. It's hot.
It's hot in here. I'm gonna turn this thing on.
Yes, turn that on because it is hot. The AC got to come on in the night.
No, don't put that on. It's really loud in here.
We got to put that on in the nighttime because when we come back in here,
Put it on
it's crazy.
Freeze.
Yes, exactly. T. It's crazy. Y'all gotta chill out.
You should put sweet tea on her, cause
we will run circles around you young girls. All right.
I fell into Sweet Tea's drama yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, I'm glad her and I are friends."
Let me tell you, Sweet Tea and others. All right, on this call right here, you better behave.
That's like, hey, wouldn't it be sucky if we have a whole gang of old sexy ladies out here taking all these young girls, man?
This is the thing, okay? It is.
This mic is not on. Why is it?
That one is.
It's a MILF season.
It is MILF season.
People are looking for the MILFs. And we're out here.
We are.
We're really out here looking good, smelling good.
Child.
Know what we doing
I
out here.
just got my eyelashes done yesterday.
And they're looking real nice because I can see them right through the glasses. Like
after I stopped being so sweaty.
It's looking real cute. Real cute. I'm like, okay.
Let me
bat him, looking like Bambi's mother. You better go, girl.
They coming out the corners and everything.
Slow bat him. That's how I'm gonna start approaching men. Hello.
Take your glasses off and then bat your eyelashes.
And then flip my hair. I look sweaty. Anyhow,
we got gang in the comment section.
And that's what I gotta say.
Yeah.
Because what you're not gonna do is disrespect my old ass.
Get into these damn local stories, please.
It's time to get into the show. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. This is Saucy and Friends. And the show, I know I'm going slow. The show officially starts right now.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
The all-new Spark FM. Spark FM. Log on to sparkfmonline.com.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
I must have got my little hush money last night because my text message that checks my balance for me every morning said that I got a little money. I'm about to get about to go to a restaurant. my baby daddy give me hush money.
Shut up, money.
Shut up. Be quiet. I heard this guy call it hush money one time, and I was like, that's good, because I shut up. I be shut it up. Today is June 20. Today's June 26th. Happy birthday to my best friend Shanita of Naughty Girls of Salvage Roots Hair Salon and Paula. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
I can't believe we're almost in July.
We are almost in July.
That's crazy.
We are officially halfway through the entire year.
Yeah, man.
It is Monday. Today is going to be variable clouds with scattered thunderstorms. High 82 degrees. Winds in the south at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and there's a 60% chance of rain. I don't think that's right. That's not the weather that I got today.
I thought 89 degrees.
Yeah, I have 89 degrees.
But there's supposed to be some. Thunderstorms. We have like a 70% chance of thunderstorms this afternoon.
Yeah, well, mine said 50. Partly cloudy conditions expected around
50%.
11 a.m. So around 11 a.m. it's gonna start getting a little dark. The sky is gonna open up, and then dash away all the dirt.
And all the pollen too, because I feel like there was an uptick in allergies yesterday.
Girl, I almost lost my eye.
You did? How's it? Is it better?
It's still hard to roll it.
Did you use the good eye drops what I purchased for you yesterday?
No, and I didn't remember them until I was in the bed last night after 12 o'clock. And I was like, damn, I should go all the way downstairs and get those eye drops so that I can roll my eyes properly in the morning. And here I am, unable to roll. But I did have to cut somebody out.
Uh-oh.
Let me ask you guys a question. When you almost get into a car accident and you don't get into a car accident, what is the point of stopping in the middle of the road and staring at them for a long time?
You got to give them the look. The evil eye.
That's what Miss Tony do. She
Yeah. You put your evil eye
Like,
on
I
them.
had to yell at the people who was giving the look because I was like, okay, it's over. We all in this street have to get somewhere. So you can be mad later, but you got to go now. You got to get out. Come on now. Get over it. So today is Monday, scattered thunderstorms, so be careful. It's going to be a great day. Let's get into the Around the Way news. Good morning, beautiful people. Thanks for joining us on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Before we get into some things, this weekend is going to be popping. We got Culture in the Square going down on Sunday. Bams Fest is also this weekend. And Panaz the Story kicks us off on Friday. This is the accumulation of Caribbean Heritage Month in Dewey Square for Culture in the Square. I just named off 3 different events. Figure out which one you guys want to go to. They are all on our social media pages.
Nice.
Hope everyone enjoyed the warm weekend. Before we get into the local news, I'm reading this from the producer because she gave me a script today. From the local news, I just want to say that a lot of craziness happened this weekend in Boston and surrounding cities. For the sake of time and sanity, we're not going to run through all these terrible stories, but there were quite a few stabbings, deaths, and drownings.
Yeah.
You could Google that on your own time, but here's a few things that happened around the way. Oh, there's a script for each and every one. oh, hell. Well, if you scroll down and
I did.
Oh, my.
I did.
Okay, let's get into the Around the Way news. One person arrested after shots fired in Dorchester. Wow, that's a lot of penis. One person was arrested Tuesday after 2 young men fired dozens of gunshots at each other in the middle of a Boston street.
Yeah.
Boston police said shots rang out at Bowdoin Street in Dorchester near 6 p.m. or the middle of the bleed cleat day. No one was hit by the gunfire, according to police, and that also is very telling. Are y'all really just spraying bullets in the middle of the street with no regard for anything or anyone?
Are cheap.
You're not even trying to hit nobody. That lady ran very slow.
The people who are shooting these bullets, do they get the bullets for free?
And
Have
as
to
I
be.
mentioned, they're really upset. Let me show you where this happened. This is a community health center right behind me, and right across the street is a grocery store. So this whole street sidewalk full of people when those shots rang out.
I hate going to that liquor store.
Residents turn and run on busy Bowdoin Street right in the middle of a Tuesday evening as dozens of shots ring out just after 6 o'clock.
Oh no, the man in the wheelchair.
I thought it was firecrackers going on.
Police say it wasn't firecrackers, but gunshots, and lots of them. You can see the array of evidence markers spanning the street as investigators work the case.
You know, just walking along every day is, and then something like this happens. It should be a law where there shouldn't be no gun shooting at all.
Police say thankfully nobody was hit in that barrage of bullets. The surveillance video capturing some community members ducking inside the grocery store. Others
the man with pushing the wheelchair
away from the gunfire. 7 News sources say it appears 2 young men known to each other came across each other and started firing in the middle of the street.
For me, knowing that now people are scared to feel safe, and this is a community and we all work together and we always have since I was younger. That's sad when now people start to feel like they can't help because they're scared for their life.
Police say one suspect was cuffed and is in custody after a brief foot chase.
Is it that one that's running down the street?
Things like this will make them think twice when they head outside.
It impacts our community. People don't want to stay shut inside on nice days like this here.
Got a little dunk.
I want to know.
Well, the police have cleared the scene here on Bowdoin
Y'all sprayed
Street.
30 bullets and not one person was hit. What was y'all spraying for fun? What's happening?
It almost seems like if it's gonna be on site that you should water up your water gun and just go have at it. You know,
bleach
like
in the water gun. Remember they used to do that back in the day.
yeah,
That was
like
awful.
what is the problem? What was it?
Put bleach in water guns and
that
go spray
sounds
people.
terrible.
Yeah.
I don't really get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. You guys you just whip it out and you just start shooting.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 90s foolishness y'all used to do. Y'all used to put bleach and acid in ish. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They used to do that. Women used to do that.
Well, no, women didn't put it in the water guns. Women used to just throw bleach on each other. But yeah, but isn't that better than just spraying up people with bullets? Like that's crazy.
No, I think I would. I don't know. Bleach. I'll do bleach. It would destroy my clothes a little bit.
Yeah.
But if we're not aiming to shoot at,
I mean, neither one is good.
Yeah, I don't want people to aim to shoot and kill people, but I also don't want you guys just arbitrarily out here shooting bullets and not caring. There's a little man in a wheelchair who his person had to run and try to find. The lady couldn't get into the store.
Yeah.
Everybody won. And you know what the bad thing?
Kids out there.
You know what the bad thing is? Is because when you nosy, you want to see and you want to run at the same time.
Yeah. Yep. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah. Running.
It's a lot of work. It is.
That sucks.
It's not fair to the community.
But 30 bullets, that's crazy.
Yeah.
A walking good time at Jamaica Plain. What's happening over there? Oh, open streets for the second year in a row. The city shut down Center Street in Jamaica Plain to motor vehicles, letting pedestrians and bicyclists enjoy outdoor dining, games, music, and just wandering the neighborhood. Several more open streets are planned across the state. That wasn't in Jamaica Plain? Wasn't that in
It was Roxbury this week.
It was Roxbury, yeah.
So when is the Jamaica Plain one?
I don't know what the Jamaica Plain is. Let me see. Yeah, Roxbury was Saturday.
Oh, so maybe this wasn't open streets. This was just a
open street.
Oh no, it does say several more open streets.
Yeah, they did. There's
They did it the same day?
Yeah.
No.
As Roxbury?
They sure did not. Impossible. I know that for a fact. They did not do it on the same day.
Yes.
Sunday. Oh, Center Street was on Sunday.
Oh, on the next day after.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because I was like, that would have been crazy for them to pull that off on the same day.
But then look, they have on this calendar July 15th for Blue Hill Ave.
Okay, and then the dates are wrong on these.
Yeah, July 22nd was Blue Hill Ave between Warren
June
Street and West
22nd.
College.
June?
June 22nd.
Yeah.
Sunday, June 21st.
Yeah, see, they got that
Oh,
wrong.
because this is from 2023.
No, we're looking at 2024.
No, this story, the Walking Good Time is from 2023.
Oh, Dios mío.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Open Streets was on Saturday. It was in Roxbury on Blue Hill Ave. And it was a grand time.
Yes.
A grand time.
Indeed.
MBTA reopened Savin Hill Station after state of staircases prompt shutdown. My family was there.
That's what I was saying. We were just there.
We
on
was
Friday.
just there. MBTA officials on Friday abruptly closed Savin Hill Station to riders after inspections to 2 staircases between the lobby and the train platform. The station on Saturday reopened to riders.
When did it close?
Friday.
Oh, wow. We were
there Friday.
Yeah.
We could have. We could have. Let's sue for emotional damage in many different ways. I don't know if that's reckoning.
Yes, I remember seeing you there, right with us.
We were going to the parade. Yes. Yes, where were we going? What time were we going there?
Well, you know, that time around 12 when we were on our way there.
Here, you either got to choose a microphone or choose the camera. That's what I'm finding.
And then what about choosing the AC?
Structural engineering consultants last evening recommended closing one of the staircases following the inspection. The consultants made the same recommendation following an inspection on the second staircase this morning. Crews worked through the night to make sure to make repairs. On Friday, Red Line trains ran past the station without stopping. For riders who planned to get on the Savin Hill, the T offered shuttle buses that took them to Fields Corner and JFK UMass stations. They were then transferred to the Red Line. The shuttle buses were available at Dorchester Avenue and Savin Hill Avenue. Because of the conditions of these staircases, both were scheduled to be replaced in August 2023. So why weren't they?
Right.
The station's last major overhaul occurred roughly 20 years ago.
What?
The sidewalk outside Savin Hill Station was also ongoing repairs after a separate inspection last fall revealed issues with the bridge above the train tracks. The inspection found problems with the beam under the bridge. Fix it all. Fix it all.
Right,
That's my station.
They gotta be careful because remember that man fell down them stairs and died at JFK. Y'all gotta fix that.
He sure did.
It probably got even worse because I'm sure a lot of people were using Savin Hill Station to go to the parade. The presence on the T was overwhelming on Friday, so that probably caused more structural damage to whatever was already going on there.
You know what else happened this weekend?
What?
The Boston Pizza Festival.
We missed it again?
Missed it. The festival is taking place this Saturday and Sunday it's saying this Saturday. This is also from 2020.
Are these things from 2023? Are these stories from 2023? Is it? No, because she has the panaz and all of that in there.
I put that in there.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Makes sense now. Yes, they are.
Yeah, and it did happen last week at City Hall. Yeah. Yes, so that is correct. The pizza festival. Let me see if I can.
The pizza festival did happen. Yes. Now the mic is working. We're on.
Oh yes.
We're on. We're here.
All right.
So the Boston Pizza Festival happened, 2024 happened June 22nd and June 23rd at the City Hall Plaza. Enjoying diverse pizzas, buy slices, tickets online. So we did definitely miss that completely.
Terrible. I would have loved some pizza.
Oh no, it's June 22nd through June 27th.
So we haven't missed it.
Oh, we got tomorrow. Oh my God.
Wait, so we can go today? Is 2023.
This is from last year.
Why is this last year?
Can we go today or
I'm
not?
on 2024 Boston Pizza Festival.
No, we're talking about the stories.
Yes, you're right. Okay.
Because I'm such a great
No, but
journalist.
we did miss it.
Okay, but they said till the 20th. Is it still till the 27th?
No, this one is to the 23rd. It was June 22nd and 23rd.
Okay, so no pizza.
So no pizza.
At the end of the day, no pizza.
Yeah.
So how did we miss this?
Because
we have to write a
calendar.
Real calendar.
Let's
do that today.
Yeah.
Let's work on the summer calendar.
There was so many pizzas. There was 56 pizza places out there.
I would have loved to have some pizza.
I didn't even know they had all of these pizza. Even Uno's Pizzerias and Grills was out there.
Okay, so this wasn't this weekend.
Wow. Yeah, we missed that. Oh, wow.
We can hear you.
You gotta figure that one out.
Oh my gosh, yeah. This looked like it was so amazing too.
I love a pizza festival.
Oh,
We're gonna figure that one out.
I mean, but how many slices do you think you'd actually
One
be able
or
to
two,
eat?
right. To be honest.
So it's like, how much you got to pay to get into the festival?
And do they
Probably
do like
50
little
bills?
bite-sized ones?
No, I think they give you full slices. So my son would probably eat about a good 2.5 slices. He's a pizza fanatic. As a matter of fact, he's gonna start a pizza blog. We're gonna start going around to the pizza places, and he's gonna start doing
awesome.
that. Let's do that.
I think that's the idea. Get on TikTok.
Yeah.
Have him go to all. They would love to see reviews from him. I think
so
that
too.
will really blow up.
Let's do that.
I think that will really blow up.
Yeah.
I agree, and I want to know where the good pizzas are.
Yeah.
I like a good
And it's good for him too because he's a good basic pizza eater, so
Yeah.
you'll be judging all of the cheese pizzas.
Just the cheese
Yeah.
pizzas.
And if we can pass
So he's
the
only
cheese,
gonna have cheese.
Yeah, if we can pass the cheese test, then we're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, jury deliberations continue in the Karen Reed murder trial. So everybody has rested their case and the jury is now deliberating on this woman's fate. Tristan will bring up the clip so we can... Well, that's the whole thing.
I'm gonna do the thing, yeah.
Eyes across the nation are turning to Massachusetts as jurors...
Has anybody watched this yesterday? Did
No.
anybody watch the closing arguments?
No, and I meant to. Oh my gosh.
Man, yesterday was incredible.
Tell us about it. Give us your
incredible.
summary because you're good at the Karen Reed stuff.
The Karen Reeds. So yesterday the prosecution had to go up there. They had to go and give their final story. And Karen Reed's lawyer, man, that's my guy.
Yeah.
This is my guy.
He's very confident. I like that about him.
He was made for TV. From the haircut to the suits. He is made for TV though. He went over there and I don't know if they don't find her innocent, then I don't something's wrong because
What? So what did he say yesterday?
He painted the picture very clear to them. He painted the picture, and I think the first words that he said was, "Don't turn the other cheek." What is it? What is it? Don't turn your head. Don't turn your head.
Keep your head on a swivel?
No, because he was saying that there was a lot of head turning in this situation. There was a lot of people knew what was going on. They were just turning their head, acting like they didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
When in actuality, a lot of people knew what was going on. There was a lot of
Foolishness.
Yeah, a lot of foolishness that happened within the case. So I have the recap here.
Yes, please.
Okay, I think.
And we are going to get into that. She's gonna let us know what's going to happen with Karen Reed. But she should be going. She should be
going home soon.
She should be going away.
Yeah.
Going home today.
In the Karen Reed trial, the defense could wrap up its case as early as today. Reed's attorneys say they only plan to call 3 witnesses to the stand. As WBZ's Penny Commit shows us, one of them testified that the injuries on John O'Keefe's arm occurred before his death.
This morning, the defense continued painting their alternative picture of how John O'Keefe died, that he was beaten up and potentially even attacked by a dog inside of 34 Fairview Road rather than hit by Karen Reed's car in the front lawn. And I'll warn you now that the photos shown in court today were pretty graphic.
A laceration over his right eyelid. He had some scrape marks on his face.
This morning was all about John O'Keefe's body, the condition in which it was found, and how several injuries may have occurred, specifically injuries to his arm, which retired forensic pathologist Dr. Frank Sheridan believes happened before his death.
Is that injury consistent with striking dirt or grass?
Like, for example, falling onto grass?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Witnesses for the prosecution have testified that the marks appeared after Karen Reed hit John with her car, causing her taillight to shatter and cut up his right arm. But Dr. Sheridan, a defense witness, testified that the injuries were more like...
This is from Friday. This is from yesterday.
I just put something in there too in the stories. I think it's a breakdown of summary of the closing arguments.
Prosecutors say she hit O'Keefe with her SUV, then left him to die during a blizzard in Canton. Reed's defense claims police are framing her, though, for the murder. The trial has gained national attention over the last several weeks. There have been 29 days of testimony, with the prosecution calling 68 witnesses.
68.
And the defense calling just 6.
Yep.
From the latest testimony from today to what we might expect to hear in closing arguments.
And
we've
those
got
6 that the
19
defense
coverage.
called.
We'll start with Kim Lucy, live in Dedham tonight. Kim?
Karen Reed herself did not take the stand. The defense resting after calling over only 6 witnesses over the course of 2 days, but they say they are confident in the case they have presented. After weeks in a courtroom, 29 days of testimony, and 74 witnesses, the Karen Reed trial is set for closing arguments, and the defendant says her team is ready.
More prepared than we've been for any other part of this, and I think we've been prepared for every part of this.
Today, the defense rested its case, but not before putting 3 more witnesses on the stand. A retired medical examiner testified he believes these injuries to victim John O'Keefe's right arm are consistent with a dog attack and not an interaction with the taillight of Karen Reed's Lexus.
One of the things that struck me was that there was a distinct absence of bruising on the torso.
As he was cross-examined, he testified he was unaware DNA testing done on swabs from wounds to O'Keefe's arm found no evidence of a canine attack.
I wasn't aware of that. I must have missed it.
An accident reconstruction expert hired by the Department of Justice as part of a separate investigation did various tests and concluded O'Keefe's injuries and damage to the taillight are not consistent with the pedestrian strike. They fired a rock glass out of a cannon at 37 miles an hour to see what the damage would look like.
The theory that Dr. Rentschler and I put forward is potentially an individual threw this drinking glass at the back of the Lexus, causing the taillight to fracture.
One of Daniel Wolf's colleagues,
They had to
who
build a
studies how the
cannon,
human
by the
body
way.
reacts to an application of force, says O'Keefe would have suffered more than a major head injury and skull fracture if he had been hit by a car.
You can't deny the science and the physics as to what would have happened if he was struck by the vehicle.
Tomorrow, the judge will hand the case over to the jury after both sides have 1 hour to sum it all up in closing arguments.
You want to see what the closing arguments was yesterday?
Do you think that the prosecution knows that this case is trash, or do you think that they're grasping at straws? Because why would you put all of that out there if it can be easily debunked so hard?
Right. Do the prosecution, as a prosecutor, do you feel like what you are saying is true?
Tony.
I think they have to act like they believe
But
what
when
they're
you're
putting out.
in other shows that I watch, they take the case to the prosecutor and they're like, I need more evidence. This is all circumstantial.
Yeah.
Find me something hard evidence or don't bring it to me at all. Did that prosecution just leave that part out? Whatever you guys find, just bring it to me. We'll take it.
Right. So the burden of proof is on the prosecution.
It's
on the prosecution. I don't think that they have that. So that's why.
And that's why they tried with them 68 whole witnesses.
Right. That's why when I told you the other day when the prosecution rested and then the defense came up and he was like, we're putting a motion to just dismiss this whole thing because whatever. And the judge was like, no, I feel like the prosecution met their burden of proof. And I was like, I really don't think so, Judge.
I don't think so. There's nothing that the prosecution presented that make me said oh, maybe.
Yeah, nothing.
Right now, there's 14 jurors. 12 of them will actually make a decision in this case.
Yeah.
When it came to the closing arguments this morning, the two sides really could not have been more different. Karen Reed's attorneys did not leave room for any confusion. They say she is framed.
That picture,
quote,
boy.
Period. They say that she is being framed as part of an elaborate police cover-up. And what made this morning kind of wild is that they named who they think John O'Keefe, her boyfriend's actual killers, were by name. And one of them was sitting with John O'Keefe's family in the courtroom.
Wow.
He's a Boston police officer who owned the home.
The whole time, all the O'Keefes were sitting behind him.
Yeah.
They argue that John O'Keefe actually went inside of that home. He was beat up. He was even attacked by a dog. And then his body was later placed on the front lawn. And really, any evidence that did point to Karen Reed, they tried to dismiss, saying that the lead investigator on the case was friends with the Albert family. But the prosecution argued that there was never any evidence in court shown of a cover-up because conversations about a cover-up never happened.
Who's having those conversations?
Exactly.
Remember, Karen Reed, witnesses say, yelled, I hit him,
So what she's saying is that she was saying that none of the text messages, but why would the text messages?
Why would they talk about it in text? They're police officers.
Hey guys,
they know
what about
it
this?
is.
You think we should cover this up?
Right. You see what happened last night?
Let's say
this happened. Hit him shortly after his body was found. They
sense.
say that story has now changed over time. So again, two totally different stories. The prosecution saying that Karen Reed killed her boyfriend, hit him with her car. The defense saying this was all part of a cover-up because the lead investigator on the case was friends with the person who owned the home where the death happened.
Penny, it looked like there was a big turnout.
Is Turtle Boy still in jail?
What was happening?
No, he's been out.
Oh, because
we should be watching his commentary.
Turtle Boy just pressed some more charges on him over the weekend.
Oh, really? Because of this?
On Sunday.
With this stuff?
Yes. No. They bounced into each other in Canton.
It sounds to me like in this case, the prosecution is relying on the fact that when she actually did see him, she was like, I hit him.
Right.
It to me.
On Sunday night, 2 people charged with assaulting blogger Turtle Boy in Canton.
Probably should have been assaulted. He probably should have been. I'm not mad that he got assaulted. My thing is, okay, when I kill somebody, I'm not coming back to the scene and saying, I did it.
He got assaulted by some of the McCabe's.
Who's the McCabe's?
The McCabe's, some of the women that house long to die in the cold. She's the woman that Googled that at 2:30
Her name was
What?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody Googled that?
Yeah.
The thing is this, no matter what...
How long does it take for someone to die in the snow?
Yeah.
No matter what the outcome is, I'm never going to believe that this woman killed this man.
Me either.
No matter what the...
Because if it comes back guilty, then that means that the system is in cahoots with the police.
Right.
Let's play the story here. This is the Turtle Boy story.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That is cell phone video obtained by NBC 10 Boston showing a key figure in the Karen Reed case arguing with people outside of a bar in Canton Sunday evening. Now, the video was shot by Aiden Kearney's girlfriend. He's the blogger that's known as Turtle Boy. Video shows one man, later identified by police as James Ferris, swiping at someone off camera. It also shows a woman, later identified as Jillian Daniels, take Kearney's cell phone. Police confirm the two have been charged with assault and battery, but NBC 10 Boston has not been able to confirm what led up to that confrontation. We reached out to Ferris, who said that he had no comment, made multiple attempts to contact Daniels for comment, and at this point haven't heard back. A court date has not been set. And if you missed any...
This is the most excitement Canton seen.
Exactly. They're so excited.
Canton's lit right now.
I'm about to go out there.
Look, Lawanda says she lives out there. Lawanda, you didn't see the action? She's a bunch of damn drunk ass white folks.
Canton's going up on a Tuesday.
So, are we expecting the verdict to come back today?
I thought it was going to come back yesterday.
Yeah, the judge says he doesn't expect that they're going to, not the judge, but legal experts said he doesn't expect that they're going to deliberate for too long. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be no weeks long or whatever. But that case
what
is
was that
definitely
big case the other day that ended in like 3 hours deliberation? It was just like yesterday. It was a big case.
I don't know. I remember when that was like super quick, but I can't remember what it is. I remember because we were like already, but I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I think that this one, I mean, it doesn't seem like it would be a hard decision. If I was on the jury, I already know where I stand, and I would go to bat for where I stand on this. Like,
because there's no evidence to prove that she did that.
Right.
You guys didn't present me with anything, but a bunch of scars and stuff that are synonymous with somebody whooping his behind.
Yeah.
And she didn't whoop
The
his
only
behind.
thing that stands out to me though is that it definitely looks like a dog bite on his arm that they keep on showing, and they said when they did the DNA there was no evidence of a canine attack, so there was like no dog DNA, and that's a little suspicious to me. But that's the only thing. It still doesn't matter. It doesn't change my mind. I don't think she did it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And that concludes our Around the Way news for today. We'll come right back with our national and world news with Miss Tony. So keep it locked right here. Saucy and Friends in the morning on Spark FM Online.
Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Spark FM. We play your music your way all day, every day.
What is this, Doctor? This is.
Well, Spark of New England, Spark FM.
Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Turn us up.
All right, let's take a look.
Did you know that you can now get a standard Massachusetts driver's license regardless of your immigration status? To get help with your application, a list of all required documents, and nearby appointment scheduling, visit mass.gov/WFMA. Your license is your way forward, so why not get started today? Register now at mass.gov/WFMA or call 857-368-WFMA.
Spark FM.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com.
Turn us up.
Spark FM.
Nice Productions and Friends Lifestyle Group presents the 8th annual Togetherness Boat Ride. That's right, Boston is the Togetherness Boat Ride, taking place on Saturday, July the 13th. It's the Blue Jeans edition. Music's gonna be provided by DJ featuring the Caracol Punta Groove Tempo Rhythm section. It's all hosted by specialists.
I want to give it up. Oh my God, I want to give it to.
It's all taking place at 17 Rose Wharf. Boarding time is at 7 p.m. Departs at 8 p.m. It's a dinner inclusive. Get your early bird tickets for $65. Regular tickets are $75. It's a 21 plus mandatory ID event. Get those tickets right now on togetherness.eventbrite.com. Sponsored in part by Spark FM. Bring your flags, bring your ride. It's all about the Togetherness boat ride. This one's going to be crazy.
Till the last drop of a canal is madness in the capital. So
Finally Home is a must-read, step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time home buyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-Made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Oh, you say another word now. What can you do this
Get ready, New England. Friday, January 31st. We've got a real treat for all you reggae lovers out there. Get ready to sway to the smooth sounds of the one and only Mr. Beres Hammond. That's right. The reggae legend himself is bringing his Forever Giving Thanks tour to the Chevalier Theater. From classic tunes like Putting Up Resistance, Rockaway, to newer hits like I Feel Good. Beres Hammond's music has a way of bringing people together and spreading positivity. Mark your calendars, folks. Friday, July 31st at the Chevalier Theater, showtime 7 p.m. Beres Hammond Forever Giving Thanks tour is coming to town. Get your tickets, www.chevaliertheater.com. Stay tuned to sparkfmonline.com for more updates and your chance to win tickets to see the legend Beres Hammond in action.
Falling in love all over again. How could I ever doubt that you were my friend?
Spark FM.
Wheezy boy, make me dance. Daddy, oh, make me dance.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com.
Turn us up.
Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm over.
Spark FM.
Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are here. We are back in effect here to show you a grand old time and to give you what you need. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. It's time for our national and world news. Miss Tony, hit me.
So yesterday, I got into this documentary on Hulu called The Perfect Wife. It was this disappearance of Sherry Panini.
Yeah, that's a good sandwich.
Did you watch? It's not Panini though. That's not her name.
Let's call it Panini. Go ahead.
Let's call it Panini. You guys need to check that out. It's a 3-part. Sherry Papini. It is a 3-part documentary about this woman from California. She was a wife. She was a mother. One day she ups and disappears, and then she's found, or she reappears about 20-something days later, and she's got a story to tell. Go watch it.
And the plot ticket.
What is it called?
The Perfect Wife.
The Perfect Wife.
Yep, it's on Hulu, a Hulu documentary. You know, I've decided that for my health and well-being, I will watch a documentary each week at least, and that will increase my intellect.
I was watching Dance with the Devil.
Did you watch that Dance with the Devil? Did you see that?
I watched like 2 episodes of it. Interesting.
Ain't it crazy?
After that, I went to YouTube all this morning and last night.
Well, you got to go to the TikTok to see all of that stuff. Let them people's children go. Oh, crazy man.
There's the man that kidnapped all the children.
He brought them into his
the dance
fold.
children.
Yeah.
The dance cult. Yeah.
Yeah, brought them into his fold, promising them all kinds of things. He was getting them money, but then he was taking away a lot of their money too. So let's get into the national news, because some of this it's just all crazy stories. California radiologist who drove off the cliff with his family inside won't face trial. Remember that?
Yes.
The man who drove his Tesla off the cliff.
He with his 2 children and his wife in it.
2 children and the wife, so he won't face any charges. A court granted Dharmesh Patel, 42, a mental health diversion by a court Thursday because of evidence that he has major depressive disorder. Patel pleaded not guilty to 3 counts of attempted murder after he was accused of driving off the Pacific Coast Highway and over a cliff at Devil's Side in San Mateo, California, earlier last year. His wife and 2 children, ages 4 and 7 at the time, were also in the car. All 4 survived. Patel's wife did not immediately respond to a request for comment. San Mateo Superior Court Judge Susan Jukubowski said that Patel was eligible for a mental health diversion because of his condition and that a proposed treatment plan would address his needs. The district attorney's office said in a news release. Weighing all factors, the court determined the defendant was suitable and granted the defense request for mental health diversion. The district attorney's office intensely opposed mental health diversion for Patel and asked the court to bring him to trial on the 3 counts of attempted murder. But under California's diversion law, the court makes the decision. He will remain in jail for several weeks before he's released to his parents' home in San Mateo County, which he has been ordered not to leave. The court has also ordered that Patel report to court once a week for progress reports, that he test twice a week to show medication compliance, and that he abstain from alcohol and drugs, and that he surrender his driver's license and passport. What do y'all think? Is depression enough for you to...
Nope.
No.
Not enough for you to drive your family off of a cliff and you just be like, oh, we're gonna get that's privilege though. That is, they're well off, right?
They are well off. I mean, he was driving a Tesla. He's a radiologist or something like that. But major depressive disorder.
I think
California's
that he should
earthy crunchy, so that's probably something.
Maybe he shouldn't face trial right now until he gets mentally fit, and then he should face trial. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just feel like there needs to be some sort of consequences for almost killing your family. Yeah. If you want to kill yourself, then that sucks too. But you drive your family, including your 2 children, off of a cliff. Yeah. That's a little bit different.
They all die except for him?
No, everybody survived.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Everybody survived. So that's why he's being charged with attempted murder. This other story too. I read this one I saw it on Instagram yesterday, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. Man guns down 3 women, including his mom, in separate shootings within 1 hour in Florida.
So he was doing a tour, a death tour.
He did, and he was about to go do another one when they found him. A man is dead after allegedly going on a killing spree, gunning down 3 women, his mother, his cousin, and an ex-girlfriend's new partner in separate shootings in Florida.
Ex-girlfriend was a lesbian?
I don't know. Does it say? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Before the Monday night shootings unfolded, the suspect, 28-year-old Javante Bryce, first went to an apartment in Palmetto where his sister and ex-girlfriend were located. They said at the news conference, he looked at the ex-girlfriend and said, "I have to kill you." Somehow the sister...
I have to.
Yeah. Somehow the sister was able to talk him down and talk him out of shooting his ex-girlfriend, Wells said. She later told investigators that he was acting very strange. I also heard that he had like a whole Facebook rant that he was going on with before he went on the actual spree.
I think this is just it. Go ahead, yeah.
Okay. Wells then drove to Motel 6 in Bradenton, where his mother, his 2 young sisters, and the mother's boyfriend were staying. Around 9:15 p.m., he walked into the hotel room, looked at the mother, and said, "I'm sorry." She asked, "What did you do?" And he shoots her 3 times in front of her boyfriend and 2 innocent young juveniles.
Excuse me, what?
Bryce then drove to a house in Palmetto where one of his cousins was at a cookout, the sheriff said. Wells allegedly shot his cousin as she was getting into a car to leave around 9:40 p.m. The 29-year-old cousin died about an hour later. Bryce then drove to a house in Bradenton where another ex-girlfriend lived with her new partner, the sheriff said. At around 10:04 p.m., Bryce allegedly shot and killed the new partner. The sheriff's office said it issued a statewide be on the lookout bulletin for Bryce's car, which later tracked to Hamilton County near the state line with Georgia. Authorities learned Bryce possibly has another ex-girlfriend in Georgia and may have been driving there to kill her. When police pulled him over at 1:30 a.m., Bryce got out of the car and started firing at the officers. The officers returned fire, fatally shooting Bryce.
Didn't we talk about a story like this before with these strings of unfortunate events? Remember the guy, he hit this person, then he went and hit, the utility worker one.
The hitting spree.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What's crazy is that a woman was with him when he was pulled over.
And she didn't get killed.
She's being interviewed. We don't know her relationship to him at this point. She was in the car when the shootout took place. His family is devastated by the slayings of his mother and cousins. Wells said the investigators are looking to interview the relatives to determine what Bryce may have been going through the last few days. He seemed to have an agenda. He knew exactly who he wanted to kill, and he did not have a hard time locating them. We don't know what set this man off. We don't know why he chose to kill his loved ones. We may never know, but we're going to continue to investigate.
So he killed 3 people in an hour and then got himself killed.
They said on Instagram, they said that there was a Facebook rant that he was going on with, for a few days before all of this happened.
Why Instagram be flagging you if you say, I'm gonna kick your butt?
Yeah.
But people could go on ranting and raving about all of these craziness and they never say, this is against our community guidelines.
Yeah. That's exactly.
What is it? What you got it? You could just be, if you crazy, you could just be crazy. But if you just regular and want to say something fresh, then you got to lose your Facebook account.
Yep, you got to be on. What did they put you on Facebook?
On restriction.
Restriction. You can't post in a group for 24 hours.
Like my U-Haul storage.
Texas authorities are investigating why an officer responding to a robbery had a man in his back seat before a crash that killed mom and son. What is this?
Officer he already confiscated somebody and then he responded to another thing.
To a robbery and then killed a mom and son. Almost 5 days after one of its officers was involved in a fatal crash that claimed the lives of a mother and her teenage son on his birthday. Oh, God. The Missouri City Police Department in Texas cannot explain why the officer was responding to a call and why a man was found in the backseat of his vehicle hours after the crash. Hours after the crash. What? According to police, the mother and son, identified by Texas Department of Public Safety as Angela and Mason Stewart, 16, were exiting a parking lot at around 8:45 p.m. Thursday when the officer, who police said was responding to a report of a robbery, slammed into their vehicle. Mason Stewart was driving. The Public Safety Department said he and his mother were pronounced dead at the scene. Authorities say Angela was 53, but public records and the Fort Bend County Medical Examiner's Office say she was 52, and her birthday is July 5th. I don't know why that's
I'm not sure why they thought that was a detail that would have been substantial.
Why did y'all have to put that in there? I don't know. More than 2 hours after the crash, police said the Texas Department of Public Safety, which is investigating the crash, found a man in the back seat of the patrol car.
Doing what?
Was he just chilling? The man was taken to the hospital. In an interview Monday, Derek Spencer, a Missouri County Police detective and public information officer, said the man's condition was not known and his identity was not being disclosed. Last Friday morning, he was being taken into surgery. We have not received an update on his condition. He was yoked. What are you talking about? He was being taken into surgery. Jesus. On Tuesday, a detective from the police department said he was still in the hospital. It is unclear why the man was there and why the officer would have responded to a call of a robbery in progress if he had someone in his back seat. Spencer said that it is under investigation, as is whether the officer had been dispatched to respond to the reported robbery or whether he headed there on his own.
Is he being reprimanded?
I hope so. At a news conference on Friday, Chief Braden Harris said it was not part of the department policy for an officer to respond to a scene if they had someone in the backseat of their vehicle. He could not answer whether the man had been in custody at the time of the crash. The circumstances revolving around why he was in the car and how he got in the car are still under investigation. They don't really have anything here. They don't really have anything. This is a very, very long story. They don't have anything, but I'm going to follow up on this and read the rest of this article to see what that was about.
It's so sad. Have you seen the picture of the mom and the son?
The mother and her son celebrating on his birthday.
Mercy.
And this last story, which is kind of crazy, a man is wide awake during trailblazing kidney transplant procedure at Northwestern Medical. Wide awake during a kidney transplant.
Is that, was he on anesthesia? Well, you got to be sleeping to be on anesthesia.
They probably gave him an epidural.
Hey.
Yeah, it works. A Chicago man was wide awake as he witnessed Northwestern medical surgeons place his childhood best friend's kidney inside of him during a cutting-edge kidney transplant procedure. John Nicholas, 28, underwent the surgery on May 24th and felt no pain as doctors decided against general anesthesia and instead opted for spinal anesthesia shot. He got an epidural. Nicholas was discharged from the hospital and at home less than 24 hours after the procedure. Really? Which took under 2 hours to complete. The normal hospitalization for kidney transplant patients is typically 2 or 3 days. This is the first case at Northwestern where a patient was awake during an entire kidney transplant procedure and went home the next day, basically making this an outpatient procedure. Wow. Our hope is that the awake kidney transplantation can decrease some of the risk of general anesthesia while also shortening a patient's hospital stay. That's pretty cool. Look at the picture there of him wide awake.
Just thumbs up.
Yep, thumbs up.
I wonder, was he talking to them and stuff?
I mean, I was talking to the people while they was cutting into me during my C-section, so probably.
I've witnessed one of those before. It's really cool.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah, they really, gross. The C-sections, shout out to the C-section moms, because they really be digging in y'all.
I was like, leave it all out and come back tomorrow. They were like, we got to put your organs back in.
No.
Leave them out.
I don't want it.
I want y'all to get off of me. It's tough. So that is our national news, y'all. Thank you for sticking with me during that quick national news. Look at that. I know how to save time.
Very, very good.
In the interest of time.
We are going to go to a quick commercial break and be right back.
Yeah.
Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Station. What is that? What is that? Spark FM.
You ready for this? Unice Productions and Friends Lifestyle Group presents the 8th annual Togetherness Boat Ride. That's right, Boston is the Togetherness Boat Ride. Taking place on Saturday, July the 13th. It's the Blue Jeans edition. Music's gonna be provided by DJ Walla, Rockstone Triz, Hot Scott Supreme, DJ Sergio, and DJ Alfredo. It's also gonna be featuring the Caracol Punta Group Tempo Rhythm section. It's all hosted by specialists.
I wanna give it up, oh my God, I wanna give it to.
It's all taking place at 70 Rose Wharf. Boarding time is at 7 p.m. Departs at 8 p.m. It's a dinner inclusive. Get your early bird tickets for $65. Regular tickets are $75. It's a 21 plus mandatory ID event. Get those tickets right now on togetherness.eventbrite.com. Sponsored in part by Spark FM. Bring your flags, bring your eyes. It's all about the Togetherness Boat Ride. This one's going to be crazy.
Till the last drop of a canal is madness in the capital, so.
Did you know that you can now get a standard Massachusetts driver's license regardless of your immigration status? To get help with your application, a list of all required documents, and nearby appointment scheduling, visit mass.gov/WFMA. Your license is your way forward, so why not get started today? Register now at mass.gov/WFMA or call 857-368-WFMA.
Spark FM.
Wizzy boy, make me dance. Daddy, oh, make me dance.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com.
Turn us up.
Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm over it.
Spark FM.
I will waste my life on let it go. What am I?
When you like in the party and you're dancing and then this comes on and be like, woo!
Oh, you said woo?
Yeah!
This is a dancey,
All right.
dancey ass song.
Hey! Okay.
Let's get into it. Oh, I think I deleted the whole thing because you told me it wasn't right.
Guess what?
Yep.
Trina's married.
Who's Trina?
Trina, our girl Trina. The baddest man. She got married. According to her supposed leaked marriage license to take it to the house, Raptress officially tied the knot with her boyfriend in Miramar, Florida in May. Why she didn't tell us about this when she was here? Did we know that she was engaged when she was here?
No, we didn't know.
She was engaged already, though. Trina may have quietly started a new chapter in her life, according to a new report. The Raptress-born Katrina Laverne Taylor is officially a married woman now. Having tied the knot with Benjamin Curse Jr. The news of Trina's marriage surfaced on Tuesday, but the couple had seemingly basked in wedded bliss for over a month now. According to their supposed leaked wedding license, the pair exchanged their vows on May 22nd. A screenshot of the marriage license was leaked online, revealed Miramar, Florida as the wedding location. Trina, who was mentioned by her birth name, and her new husband, whose full name is Benjamin Leon Curse Jr., are both from Florida and live in Miami-Dade, according to the certificate. He's handsome.
Very.
Trina has not confirmed her wedding to Benjamin. She reportedly told Jason Lee months prior to their official wedding that he was her husband, but they were not legally married back then. And that's the story. He's very handsome. What's his name? Benjamin Curse?
Benjamin Leon.
Benjamin Leon Curse Jr.
Congratulations to Trina.
Congratulations, Trina, the baddest bitch. She's not single again.
Y'all get single again. I'm back on the prowl. Sorry.
Like that. What else is going on in the news? Matthew Perry from Friends, there's the drug investigation may lead to a hearing. So U.S. attorney to consider charges in Matthew Perry's death amid drug investigation. The investigation into the ketamine supplied to Matthew Perry before his untimely death in October is nearing its end, and it will soon be up to the U.S. Attorney's Office to decide if anybody is charged. The U.S. Attorney could also refer the case back to state prosecutors if they do not choose to file federal charges. The investigation has been ongoing since Perry's death and includes the LAPD, Drug Enforcement Administration, USPS, and U.S. Attorney's Office. USPS's inclusion in the investigation may indicate that drugs or payments were sent by mail at some stage. Perry died on October 28, 2023 at the age of 54 after he was discovered unresponsive in his jacuzzi. An autopsy revealed he died from the acute effects of ketamine. Ketamine is like a stronger cocaine, right?
Ketamine.
A strong
ketamine
cocaine?
Sounds scary.
It does. I was watching a show, though, where they did some ketamine and they was hyped.
Ketamine.
This is Matthew Perry right here in his own words.
Remembered. When someone calls you for help and says, I'm in trouble, what do you want to say to them first?
I say, come over. Let's talk. Like, it's not fun to talk about this stuff. I don't like talking about it, but I know it's going to help people to talk about it.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's obviously because I was on Friends, more people will listen to me.
Yeah.
So I've got to take advantage of that. I've got to help as many people as I can. If somebody comes up to me and says, I can't stop drinking, can you help me? I can say yes and follow up and do it. That's the best thing.
So Matthew Perry, of course, was known for playing Chandler Bing on the hit sitcom Friends. He had high levels of ketamine in his blood and likely lapsed into unconsciousness and then went under the water and drowned. Is really, really sad. That was really, really a shocking death for a lot of people.
Because it was so completely unexpected.
Yes. Don't forget, people, this Friday, Panaz the Story is taking place at the Strand Theater, Friday, June 28th. It is a film by Adam Bartholomew in collaboration with Barry Bartholomew. Adam Bartholomew and Barry Bartholomew. It is a story about seal pan, the history of seal pan in Trinidad and in the Caribbean. The film screening of the award-winning documentary Panaz, the Story. The film chronicles the rise and impact of the steel band performing group Panaz. So that is taking place this Friday. It is free. Come out, get yourself looking a little snazzy, look a little Panazzy. It is from 6. It starts at 6 p.m. The Strand Theater, 543 Columbia Road. Come on out. It will be a treat for you and your family. Netflix is to preview Squid Game Season 2. Are y'all ready for that?
Oh, is that time?
Did y'all ever watch the real life Squid Games that Netflix put out for a little bit? It wasn't. They weren't killing people, but they was getting eliminated.
I think that I did, and it was like they had to come in there.
I saw the Squid Game. Yeah, I watched it.
The live action one.
Something else.
Mm-hmm.
I saw something else, which it was like these bunch of competitors.
That was another game. I know what you're talking about. Where they had to walk the thing.
Yeah.
So they're going to preview Squid Game Season 2 at the Luca Comics and Games. Squid Game creator, writer, director Hwang Dong-hwan, along with stars Lee Jung-jae and Wee Ha-jun, will preview the hotly anticipated second season of the smash hit Korean thriller series at this year's Luca Comics and Games, Europe's #1 comics and gaming convention, which runs in the medieval city of Lucca in central Italy from October 30th through November 3rd. The second season will bow later this year. What does bow mean? Netflix is
bow is a food.
Bow? B-A-O? No, but this one is B-O-W. It said will bow. Netflix is keeping mum about the event in Lucca on October 31st, but given that Squid Game is the most popular series ever on the streamer, it stands to reason that interest will be high. So Squid Games 2 is definitely going to be coming. We don't know when it's going to be coming, but it's going to be premiered.
Are you guys interested? I mean, the first one was pretty great. I mean, it was entertaining as hell.
It was also at the height of COVID.
Oh, true.
Well, I don't know if it was at the height, but it was during COVID. Yeah. So I think that we got into a lot of things during COVID
that we probably wouldn't have.
Tiger King, Lion King. Who was Tiger?
That was a great.
Tiger would end up watching.
Bro, that was great.
I don't know. I mean, I think Tiger King, Squid Games. What else were we into? Versus, all of those. I'm not saying that we wouldn't have been into those things, but there were a lot of things that came out to keep us well entertained during that time. Andre 3000 to take his flute on the road this fall for a new Blue Sun headlining tour.
Absolutely cannot wait.
The former Outkast rapper and musician is embarking on a full North American tour this fall following the release of his 2023 flute-filled solo album, New Blue Sun. Andre is no longer a wandering soul playing his flute around the world. He's officially taking his instrumental act on the road for a full headlining tour. Less than a year after releasing his critically lauded solo album, the former Outkast rapper 49 and Fine is heading out on a North American run this fall, he announced on Tuesday. From September 19th to November 14th, the New Blue Sun live and concert tour will make stops in New Orleans, Houston, Los Angeles, Salt Lake City, Chicago, Brooklyn, and more. Fans will be able to enjoy the mellow sounds of the musician's flute and his accompanying band.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
At all.
Again, this is one of the things that I really tried to make fetch work, right? And it didn't, because it was so boring. It wasn't soothing to me. It's not something that I want to listen to while I am working diligently on something. I felt like it was just all over the place. And I can listen to a good instrumental. I prefer instrumentals. But this was, it just sounded like, I got a flute.
Yeah, and he'll be in Boston on October 30th at the Wang Center. So get your tickets now. We will get them. Is it going to be all flute music? Do you think he's going to do a little rap?
Not one.
Not one rap?
It's going to be
no elevators?
Bunch of people sitting down around wondering when he's going to rap.
It's going to be a whole bunch of
It is.
Ain't none of us going to be there.
You don't know. We are a bunch of musicians. We like music.
I hate when artists abandon their fan bases. I hate that.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah. What else do we have here? Kalani reacts to Saweetie's dating her ex. What do you think she said?
Yes.
Do you think she said, honey, here I am.
But here I am.
But here I am. Okay. You don't want nobody texting you, but here I am. Can you ask Noah to open the back door for Bobby? Kalani gave the perfect response when asked who her ex-boyfriend YG is dating. Asked about who her ex-boyfriend YG is dating 5 years after their courtship. During their press run for the new album Crash, the Bay Area-bred Songbird appeared on Nessa On Air, where they discussed Saweetie, commenting under the photo of them after she and YG broke up. The Big Bank rapper and the Nani rhymer have been dating on and off since 2023. Saweetie's not dating Burna Boy?
What?
Who's dating who's one dating the Burna Boy?
Jada Kingdom.
Oh.
I mean, Stefflon Don.
And Jada Kingdom.
That's what it was beefing over.
I like Saweetie to be in there with them. I want Saweetie to be in that. If Saweetie was a part of that beef, if it was a three-way beef between the three of them, that would have been nice.
That's fun.
The After Hours singer replied to the pairing with, well, I'm a lesbian, so why would I care about my male exes? I also don't care what any of my exes are doing, male, female, anything. My goal is for everybody to be happy, even when I'm with someone. If we decide that we're not mutually happy, we really shouldn't be together, and we should go be with people who make us happy. And that's what I want. I'm so unbothered. If I was bothered, you'd never know.
I feel her.
That's true.
That's good.
I don't know who these people are.
You know who, sweetie.
You
That's
know
my
who
type,
Kalani
baby.
is.
That's my type.
I don't know Kalani. Who's that?
You know Kalani. She sings songs.
I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be.
What? What's
Is that her song?
No.
Oh, and I got words from Kaylani here.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Because everybody keeps bringing it up to me. You know the video where my homegirl's on live and I'm on her live and it's only like fucking 30 people on the live and they're like, Kaylani, what's new? And I'm like, I finally know I'm a lesbian. Well, it's fucking true. I am gay.
Me
but
too,
now my
girl.
thing is, right, like when I want to have these like heart-to-hearts with my family.
Did anybody think she was straight?
Yo, she didn't look like this.
She didn't peg me for a straight woman.
I mean, she never looked. You see her in this video?
Yeah, that's what I was like.
She never looked like this before. Kalani's always been very quiet.
My friends and I'm like, guys,
No, she's not.
I finally know that I'm gay. Like I'm gay. And they're
You know
like,
what she reminds me of? What was that girl's name that came out with Missy that time? I'm like a bird
And I wanna fly away.
Oh, Nelly Furtado.
Yeah, that's
really
what
wanna
Kalani
hurt
reminds me
me.
of. I did not know that she was gay. Kalani dated somebody that I knew. at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
You got friends that date celebrities?
Yeah.
Wow.
He ain't my friend. No, I can't say.
Oh.
Anyway. Who else? What else? And then this here, the company responsible for the BBL, the AI company responsible for BBL Drizzy Beat are being sued for copyright infringement.
Why? Oh, isn't that a thing?
BBL Drizzy.
No, but wasn't there a thingy before that with the same
$1 Million
kind of
Baby?
Yes, there was.
Yes, it's not. No, it's not that one.
There was the BBL Drizzy.
Yeah, so
Before
copyright for that.
I heard that before. The world has been having a lot of fun since Metro Boomin shared the BBL Drizzy Beat, whether it be making a bachata version of the record, a couple entering their wedding while it plays, or even Shaquille O'Neal posting a confusing Photoshop picture of Drake wearing a bikini with the song in the background. The two recent lawsuits against two AI companies show that even the best jokes come at a price. The Recording Industry of America, a Recording Industry Association of America, specifically Sony Music Entertainment, UMG Recordings, and Warner Records, filed copyright infringement cases against AI companies Suno and Uncharted Labs for using their artists' content to train their AI systems to create music. The latter company is the developer behind Udio, which made the BBL Drizzy Beat. RIAA CEO Mitch Glazier said the lawsuits were necessary to reinforce the basic rules of the road for the responsible, ethical, and lawful development of generative AI systems and to bring Suno's and Udio's blatant infringement to an end. He distinguished Suno and Chapter Labs' work from responsible developers and that the music community is already working with that allow artists and songwriters to have autonomy, and reiterated the dangers of unlicensed services. I don't know what I read.
I like that song. BBL Drizzy, BBL Drizzy.
I like it too. and they not like us. Them
Me
are two
too.
good songs.
But you gotta
It's
take it
good,
back
good
like this.
songs.
This, I think. Take it back like that.
That is back in the day. That's my kind of music. That's from when I was a young girl.
No, did it.
No, did it. I'm going in.
What a year. What a year it's been.
I mean,
What a year.
yeah, so that is that. Metro Boomin created a viral challenge with the BBL Jersey beat while Drake and Kendrick Lamar were going at it. Several rappers recorded verses over the beat, and it contributed to an already difficult time for the Toronto superstar, whose public perception took a hit due to K-Dot's execution in their battle.
He's been a little quiet these days.
He's been
hasn't
very quiet. Haven't heard from Drake in a long time. Fans learned that Metro wasn't the originator of the beat, but rather it was King Wallonius. The comedian uploaded his comedic BBL Jersey track in April when Drake and Rick Ross were going back and forth. He claimed his credit for inspiring Metro's beat, writing, "That was dope that Metro Boomin sampled BBL Jersey. The fact that I, an unknown comedian, made an impact in this historical rap beef is kind of cool. I wish he would have tagged me though. It is what it is." Boomin later apologized.
Get your money, sir.
And told fans to show him love. So that's where we are. That's where we are right now with that.
I mean, I'm glad that they made sure that the man gets his credit for that because
I didn't know that Drake rapped over the BBL Drizzy.
I think he tried to
nobody
stand in front of it
Mm.
and not look embarrassed, but people just be out here embarrassing themselves every day. I see. So
It's right down there on the bottom of the page if you want to play a little sample of that.
of it.
My Everything featuring Drake. It's a Sexy Red song, and Drake raps over the beat for BBL Drizzy. So anyhow, that is that, y'all. That's that.
That's what we got for you guys today. It's approximately 10:49, and Bobby Steels is up next with the
Hold on now.
Hey,
Bobby
Bobby.
Steels show.
Real quick, Tiana Taylor finalizes Iman Shumpert divorce.
What he getting?
He will be receiving, you ready? Drum roll. A 7-figure payment.
Who? Iman?
Iman
is he's going there?
He was also ordered to make a one-time 7-figure payment to his. He was ordered to his ex, along with a $8,000 per month in child support. He must also cover the full tuition for both of their daughters' private schools.
He got money like that though. Iman got money.
He's acting, ain't he?
Huh?
The ruling states that Tiana will retain 4 of their Marshall properties, which have an estimated value over $10 million. She will also keep all of the jewelry and the collection of the vehicles, including a Maybach, a Mercedes Sprinter, a tour bus, her Bronco truck. In addition, she will also have 100% ownership of her companies, TaylorMade and Aunties. Shumpert will also keep his Miami condo and 2 compounds in Georgia, as well as his Shumpert investments. However, he was ordered to pay a one-time 7-figure payment to his ex, along with $8,000 in child support a month.
Wow,
not bad.
I mean, she got to pay him, or he got to pay her.
He got to pay her. Remember, he was trying to get paid from her.
Yes, he was. He sure was. Yeah.
Dope.
I'm glad. I mean, I don't know. Again, I'm sad that this is where the relationship has gone and how it's turned up, because I do feel like they were a nice couple to look forward to seeing. Yeah. However, we never know what's going on behind closed doors.
You never know. You just never know.
You never know. You never know. No.
Mm-hmm. What you stop for? What's going on?
You never know. You never know. No.
You will never know.
What you know about that, Bobby Steels? You don't know about that kind of thing? Boy,
Bobby
I tell
Steels,
you.
that's because you was a young boy.
Back in the days, you wasn't even there yet.
You was young.
We have an update on Keefe D as well.
Ooh, what's Keefe doing? He's still in jail or he got out?
Has been on bail. He has been on place
for the murder of Tupac.
Keefe D, $750,000 bail in Tupac's murder case delayed by judge pending investigation.
I ain't got it.
And I heard this morning that WAC 100 is He made one issue is I don't see where any money is coming from. Judge Karen, he said she announced her decision about whether the suspect should be freed pending trial would happen after she finishes looking at the financial records. One issue is the involvement of controversial manager Cash Whack 100 Jones. He claimed on Instagram on June 23rd that he finalized Keefe D's bond. So he's saying that he will be bonding out Keefe D. I'm not sure right now. And there's also reports that Keefe D's cancer has returned. He's in jail right now. No, he can have cancer.
Okay.
You said that you.
Okay.
Anyways, he said that in jail eating the processed food is no good. There's no fruits or anything, and it has made his cancer return. So do remember, Keefe D is in jail for going around the whole
Telling
world,
people.
letting everybody know that he had some involvement with Tupac's death.
Who screams? Who yearns for clout that much that you want to be responsible for murder?
That's
and
wild.
Wax 100, you was a sucker, bro.
Wax 100's name is literally the perfect name for him because he's extremely whack.
I don't like that you would name yourself that. What is
On purpose.
What is your esteem like?
What is your esteem?
What's wrong with you?
Tell me about your esteem.
What?
That's terrible.
Yes. Yes. So that is that.
That's
Okay.
that.
Well, thank you for that update, Triz, on Keefe D.
We got Bobby Steele. He's in the building up next with the Bobby Steele Show.
Bobby Steeleando.
Bobby Steele Show.
El show des Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
Anyhow.
All right, people, we got to slam up out of here. We'll see you guys
Slam up outta here.
tomorrow, bright and early Thursday. Remember, people, it's going to be at 89 degrees today, so, proceed with caution.
Yeah, be
And
careful.
everything.
Keep those kids hydrated.
Yes, keep them hydrated and keep them stop talking to you.
It's that.
Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. Bobby Steele is up next. Keep it locked. Spark FM.
You are enjoying the miracle of radio.
Radio. New England's #1 urban Caribbean music.
Radio.
Spark FM.